They say that for videos, you need to make sure that you've got good lighting. I think I've probably overdone it with the lighting. The sun's blazing in today, but I'll carry on with this video regardless. I wanted to share something with my LinkedIn contacts because I'm really quite curious and interested to see what other people are thinking on this. And there's part of me that feels like I've definitely made the right decision in the last few weeks, but there's also another part of me that's kind of like, I'm kind of slightly kicking myself. So let me take a step back and explain the scenario. So we were approached by an organization to get involved in an RFP for a software asset management managed service. And the RFP was really very well laid out. The managed service requirements were exceptionally detailed. The SLAs were really tight as well. It was a really good document. But I had to go back to the client and turn it down. Now, for those of you that know us, Abstrato is, we're a small startup, and our focus over the past year or so is really just about going and helping organizations reduce the cost of their ownership around software. But we do have some peripheral services and annuity-based services, and we intend to grow it, but the market's kind of moving around a little bit. But back to this client. The client came back and was very open. They were quite disappointed that we weren't going any further with it. We do have a very strong background in the industry, but they wanted to know why. And I just said, if you don't have this data right now to be able to perform software asset management, there is no way that a managed service for software asset management will do this for you. The real crux of the problem is you don't have this data. And it's all very well having a transitional period or a project period of a few months where we can set everything up and get everything baselined and pull the right levers and get the data sets up and the audit tool and the license, but it doesn't happen that quickly. Now, this client was maybe 17 or 18,000 users with a number of different business units and an outsourced partner. So there's one side of me that's like, should we have turned this work down? Should we really just push through? But I just know from all of the projects where we've been, for want of a better word, tidying up, getting the data sets, working with the client so they can understand themselves in their own environment and how difficult it is to get data and where their processes are disconnected and where they need help, and what their operating model should look like in 2024 when you've got everyone talking about FinOps and cloud and SaaS. Actually performing a managed service to the standards that we've known over the past few years, I think is just overkill and it doesn't work anymore. So I'm interested for people to come back to me and let me know what they think about this, because I believe that managed services in the software space need to change over the next few years. They will do. But I'm still seeing quite a few RFPs that are very detailed, and where the client has zero capability to do anything themselves prior to taking on a managed service, which is just not conducive to success. Let me know your thoughts.